It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, we had a chance to finally process just what the hell happened last night with Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos. We've had time to reflect on that. And I wanted to come out and talk about it, and I wanted to talk about the Teofimo Lopez side of things because, we'll get to George in another video, but as many of you know, we are big fans of Teofimo Lopez here on True School Sports, and, that will continue. That will not change. I'm not like you guys. I will continue to support Teofimo Lopez because I still think he's a fantastic fighter. I still think there's more of him to give to boxing, but I have to call a spade a spade. Whether I like him or not, I got to call a spade a spade. What I saw from Teofimo Lopez last night in that post-fight interview was nothing short of disgraceful. It was disgraceful. Trying to take away the moment from George Kambosos, who clearly beat you, who outfought you, outboxed you, outthought you, and just out-everything Teofimo Lopez. Beat him convincingly. When George touched Teo with that right hand, that overhand right in the first round and dropped him, I knew instantly that there was a great chance Teo was going to lose this fight, and the more the fight went on, the more confident I believe Teo wasn't going to win the fight, because you could see Teofimo Lopez was looking for single shots. You could see Teofimo Lopez wasn't trying to set anything up. He fought the fight like a fighter who believed his own hype, believed in his power way too much. And all of the things that we talked about in some of previous videos, like in April, I did a live saying that this was a trap fight for Teofimo Lopez, that it was a dangerous fight for Teofimo Lopez. And I also thought that he would overlook George Kambosos, and I think that in all of his worst nightmares came to fruition on the night. Now, I haven't had a chance to actually go back and watch the TV version of the fight because, as many of you know, I was at the Fulton versus Figueroa fight while this fight was going on, and I couldn't really hear the audio. So I don't know what his father's coaching instructions were like. I've only heard about the job he did in the corner. I've only heard about what he did in the corner, and I got to call a spade a spade. Junior, you might see this video. It's all love here, but I got to keep it real with you because I love you. I keep it real with you. I don't know what your advice in the corner was like, but I did see the interview with Radio Raheem where you said Teofimo won like 12 rounds or 9 rounds or 10 rounds or something like that. And that's absolutely disgraceful. That is delusional. That is the kind of thing that is not good for your son. And it's a horrible look for you as a trainer. So I don't know what's going to happen with Teofimo Lopez and his father in the training situation. I'm all for fathers being involved in their kids' success as trainers in boxing if it's conducive to their success. But being honest, I think Teo's time with Junior has unfortunately ran its course. I don't think there's much further Teo can go with Junior as his trainer, at least as his lead trainer. If Junior can humble himself and be the assistant trainer, and then get a new voice in there to impart some new ideas and some new philosophies into what Teofimo's doing, then maybe that would be good. But, it's just odd because I know when I was here in Vegas last time and Teo was sparring like Brandon Pizarro and Dominique Francis, they had Jorge Rubio, who was a renowned trainer in the camp to kind of help Junior as a defensive coach, and now he wasn't there for this camp. Now I don't know what the issue was. I don't know why, if there was issue, or why he wasn't there, but it's not a good look. It's not a good look what happened to Junior, and I'm not trying to be the kind of person that throws Junior and Teo under the bus, because I do like them and they've been good to me, but I gotta be real. Like, Teo looked like trash in that fight. He looked unprepared. He looked confused, disheveled, and like, look, anybody who watches my videos who's been calling Teofimo a hype job, obviously I still disagree with you, but Junior and Teo have given the haters all the ammunition in the world, and if they want to comment on this video and call Teofimo a hype job, I'm going to disagree with them, and I'm going to say they're wrong, but it's on them. To be honest, like, the good book, right, the Bible says in this world, in life, you reap as you sow, so what you put out there will more than likely come back to you. And they had gotten too big for the bridges, and it's come back to bite them. So now they're going to have to be humbled in a major way. And I hope and I believe, because I'm not looking at this as a bad thing. I'm a glass half full type of guy. So I feel like if Teofimo Lopez can humble himself, this could be the beginning of the greatness in his career. But if we use what we saw last night, and I want to get to this as well, that post-fight interview, you know I gave Deontay Wilder a lot of slack, and I gave Deontay Wilder a lot of criticism when he made his excuses. But man, in my humble opinion, I think Teofimo Lopez was worse than Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder didn't say, well, he couldn't say Fury beat him because he got knocked out, but Deontay Wilder was upset because he wanted to go out on his shield. He wanted to go out on his shield and have that dignity as a fighter, and he was upset about that. And obviously, I think there's all the excuses about the costume and things like that were wrong. But Teofimo Lopez was delusional. He said he won by a lot. He said just a lot of things that were wrong. I really put him, I think he's just as bad, if not worse than Adrien Broner. He had his own version of, I beat that boy, y'all know I beat him, I did it for the whole hood. That was his version of that. And it's just unfortunate, man, that because Teofimo Lopez went and it's crazy how life works. As fast as you get things, they can be taken away. Like, he went from being the guy that was the leader of the new generation to now being a cautionary tale of what not to do when you get success in boxing. You know, they say in life, when you get money, when you make money, when you get a little status in this world, money doesn't change you. It just makes you more of what you already are. So if you were arrogant and you weren't humble before the money, you definitely sure won't be that when you will have money. So, you know, God has a plan for Teo. I know he's gone through a lot of things outside the ring, and those things, I believe, may have played a little bit of a role. But, you know, listen, I've said it many times for other fighters, and I'll say it for him. Boxing is a results-based business. It's a results-based business, and like, if you had things going on outside the ring, the reality of the matter is nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. They only care about what happens in those 36 minutes under the lights. And when the lights came on, Teofimo Lopez did not perform. And not only did he not perform, he disgraced and tarnished a lot of his reputation on the night, and he's made himself to look like a fool. And his dad, in the interview with Radio Raheem, I haven't watched the TV version of I haven't been able to hear the audio of the fight, so I still gotta watch that. But from what I heard in the Radio Raheem interview, where everybody tells me about his instructions, they were saying that Tia was getting his ass whipped in some rounds, and then Junior would tell him that he was doing good. No, man, you got to keep it real with your son in the corner. You can't be doing that. So I believe people are telling me, but I'm still gonna go watch the fight for myself with the audio one, so I could hear what was being said. But look, I still love Teofimo Lopez. I'm still a fan of his. I still wish the best for him. I'll still cover his career, but his stock went way down last night, and he disgraced himself in a major way. So, you know, either this is gonna either, I like this though, because for two reasons. It shakes up the lightweight division because there's no more Haney Lopez things going back and forth. It shakes up the lightweight division, number one, and number two, we get to see how much of this Teofimo Lopez really has. And if he handles this the right way, this could be the true beginning of his greatness. And if he doesn't handle this the right way, this could be the true beginning of the downfall of the rest of his career. So we're at a pivotal point in the career of Teofimo Lopez, and I'll be here for it every step of the way. But yeah, I'm keeping it honest. Junior, love you. You might see the video. If you don't like me anymore, it's all good. You know, I understand emotions are high, but I got a responsibility to tell the truth. I think your time with Teofimo, if what people are telling me is true, and you were telling him he was winning some of these rounds, and you're going in the Radio Raheem interviews and you're saying that he won 9-10 rounds, if you're saying these things, it's extremely irresponsible of you. And I think your time has ran its course. And I think if you truly want your son to be successful, you're either gonna have to leave altogether and let him go find someone that can, you know, keep it real with him, or you're gonna have to humble yourself and be an assistant trainer to somebody who knows more than you. But I don't think you can be the head of the operation anymore. Last night was apparent of that. So yeah, that's my opinion on the fight. I'll have more about Teofimo Lopez as the week progresses, but for now, that's my initial thoughts on his side of things from last night. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Teofimo Lopez disgraces himself last night in the post-fight interview. Junior made his father looks like a fool with the interviews he did and from the instructions and whatnot. And yeah, you know, we'll see what happens. But leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm Just a Kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.